Are you thinking about marine biology as a career, but you don't know where to start? If so, this is the channel for you. This is part 2 in a 2-part series that answers the question, what classes should I take in high school if I want to become a marine biologist? In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the electives that you should consider taking if you want to be a marine biologist. Now, if you've already graduated high school, stick around because what I'm sharing will be relevant to you too. Hey there, I'm Shannon Whaley, and I've been a marine biologist for 29 years, and now it is my passion to help you, as the next generation of marine biologists, get into this fascinating field. This is the second video that I created for you to address the question I got about high school classes. If you haven't seen the first one, be sure to check that one out too. There is a link in the description below. In this video, I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on the most important high school electives that will give you some unique skills and that will set you apart from the crowd as you follow your passions and pursue a career in the fascinating field of marine biology. These are the electives that I wish I would have taken. Looking back on my 29 years as a marine biologist, these would have really helped me go faster, been more efficient, and achieve success sooner as a marine biologist. I think you will be surprised at some of my recommendations. So let's dive right in. Number 1 is technology classes. Now, this first one may not be super surprising. Technology is everywhere, and it is also huge in the field of marine biology. Like in most science fields, and it's only getting bigger. We are leveraging technology increasingly to help us conserve animals and habitats, as well as study them. For example, marine biologists are using drones to monitor populations of different species, for example, manatees. We also use a thing called a geographic information system to monitor habitat changes and the condition of different habitats. One area that is really increasing right now is using artificial intelligence to identify specific individual animals based on subtle differences in physical characteristics. Also, some of my coworkers are working on an underwater AI using cameras to detect when rare corals spawn. So if you can take some technology classes, this is going to be a really great asset for you to have. This is one that can apply to college students too. Most colleges and universities offer technology classes. Even if it's not part of your curriculum as a marine biologist, I suggest you take at least one if you can. Number 2 is marine science electives. Now, unfortunately, not all schools will offer marine science classes. So my daughter actually goes to high school, and for this video, I did look at the electives that are available at her high school. There were not any marine science electives offered at her school, and we live in Florida where the marine environment is everywhere. So these may or may not be available at your school. If not, I do have a suggestion for you to get similar experience. You can volunteer with a nearby conservation organization, an aquarium, or an animal rescue center, or a science center that focuses on marine, aquatic, or wildlife issues. I always tell future marine biologists that volunteering is actually one of the most important things that you can do to help you get into this field. If you aren't sure where to start, I have a guide for you. It's a very simple process where you figure out your interests, and then you can also research the different opportunities that are available in your local area. So check out the link in the description of this video to download this guide. That said, let's keep going with our list of high school electives that will help you in your marine biology career. Now, this next one might be a shocker. Number 3 is shop class. Yes, I do recommend taking shop. As a marine biologist, you're going to need a variety of skills. Now, you can learn them on the job, but if you already have some of these skills, then that will really give you an advantage when you are trying to break into the field for the first time. As a marine biologist, I have had so many projects where I have had to build things. One of my first tasks as a master's student was to construct this experimental setup. It was called a water table, and it was a very complicated system, and it had individual chambers that I ran some predator prey experiments through. To build this system, I used a variety of tools. The first thing we had to use was a table saw to cut these large PVC pipes. Then I used hand saws and drills to create the system. So I had never used a table saw before, and I'd never used a drill before. These were my first time to do this. So I suggest taking a shop class where you can learn how to use these tools and also really just start to think about how you can construct different things. Number 4 is theater and public speaking. So that could be also presenting the school news if they do that in your school. But this is really going to help you because scientists often give presentations to communicate their research to large and small audiences. And overcoming any fear of public speaking early will allow you to be ahead of the game. Even if you want to do like animal rescue work, oftentimes you will speak to small groups of the public to spread awareness about what you are doing. You will not believe how many times that we've been out trying to rescue an animal, or some of my coworkers have, and a crowd of people gathers around and they want to know what you're doing and why, and you're having to give a presentation right then and there. So it's just a good idea. Of course, you don't have to do all these things, but if it interests you to do theater or some kind of public speaking, it's definitely going to help you on your path to becoming a marine biologist. Number 5 is medical classes. So if you're interested in doing something like rehabilitating animals or rescuing animals, then you can see if your school offers any kind of medical field classes. My daughter's school does offer biomedical classes for people who are going to go into that field. But even if you just took 1 or 2 of those, that actually may help you if you really do want to do like animal rehabilitation work. Another idea for that is you may also want to volunteer for a local animal rescue center to get experience and, just see how you like that kind of work. So these are some of the key high school electives that I recommend that will unlock the door to your future as a marine biologist. They will ignite your curiosity, give you some unique skills that will set you apart in getting that marine biology job of your dreams. If you have any questions about classes or really anything else about getting into the field of marine biology, please feel free to reach out in the comments. I will definitely get back with you. Thank you for joining me in uncovering these high school electives that are like hidden gems that will uniquely prepare you on your journey into marine biology. Remember that a diversity of skills and experiences will set you apart and help you succeed in this fascinating field. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and inspiration on pursuing your dream as a marine biologist.